Sprint Car Speedweek goes under the CarQuest banner, the sponsor of today's event and the entire weekend. Tom Schaefer 7th, Martin Smith 8th, Jeff Warfall 9th, and Sean King was 10th. Donnie Clayton. Will wrap up the 2001 CarQuest Auto Parts Pennsylvania Sprint.
Now over to cars getting
Please be kind enough at this time to start moving towards the third turn area. Thank you, gentlemen. Fans that unofficially there are 31 cars.
Yeah, I had to load the hell last night. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there. Parts 83,
15 down my way, getting bad. Right there in Bill.
guys, when you're ready to go, push truck, come up behind us.
Then the CarQuest Pennsylvania Sprint Car Speedweek point standings are really tough. Second spot to Lance Seaweed. Portable spot tonight. Andy and Trumbull are by the Detroit stand. Opening. Now they'll get a lap here to get up to speed because of the layout of the speedway and the back pit area. The guys in the back pit area, be careful back there because we're going to have cars coming in there on the spur of a moment. So be ready. Here's your first timer, Mark Holdren of Mechanicsburg. This is the first lap now that will count on Mark Holdren. He has made all four shows for Mark Holdren. He is 21st in the point standing. .116. 14.116. The second time is 14.286, so he will take the first one of 14.116. Here comes Josh Wells. He is our second timer in car 4L at full propulsion. This is Josh's second trip on the series out of Thomasville, PA. Josh Wells ranking 50th in the series points. The first lap time, fans, is 14.678. 14.678. The second lap comes in at 14.288, and that's in 10th place in the overall point standings of this series. Todd Schaefer, stand by. First lap time is 13.466. 13.466. And the second one comes in faster at 13.425. 13.425. And that time is under the track record of 13.97 of Jeff Shepard, so that smashes the track record. Here's Todd Schaefer, second at Port Royal in the point standing. Todd Schaefer, third in the standings on the CarQuest Series. Fifth in the Williams Grove standings. The time comes in at 13.263. 13.263.
second time clocks in faster at 13.244. And remember, the old track record is history already. That was 13.97. Here's the X of Bobby Weaver out of Hallam in his third decade of auto racing. Bobby Weaver currently 33rd in the CarQuest Series. Bobby Weaver has won features at over 10 different speedways in his career. Bobby obviously experiencing some problems with the X. The time came in at 17.255 fans. Next up is Cris Eash. Cris Eash of Hanover. Cris is currently 13th in the standings. He has missed one of the 4 shows. He has made 3 out of 4. Cris is currently 4th in the Williams Grove Speedway point standings. Looks like he's getting a full ride out of this one. And the time clocks in at 13.410. 13.410. The second time is quicker, 13.299.
Is that the fastest?
No, Todd was 244. That would be second.
So far, Todd Schaefer and Cris Eash are 1 and 2 in the time trial. Here's Don Kreitz Jr. of Sinking Springs. Donnie Kreitz has 7 career wins in this series. He is currently 3rd. Well, correct that. He's currently 7th in the Speedweek point standings. 3rd last night at Big Diamond. The first lap time comes in at 13.495. 13.495. The second time on Don Kreitz is faster, 13.270. Doug Eash. Doug Eash of La Master.
This is his first time of the series.
This gentleman is your defending 358 champion at Williams Grove. First time is 13.559. 13.559. Not bad as a substitute driver for Darren Eash. 13.552, that's faster. 13.552, that makes him 5th fastest for Doug Eash. Todd Hester up on the Speedway. Todd Hester, currently 6th in the point standings at Port Royal. Todd Hester out of Middleburg. Hester currently 26th in the overall CarQuest standing. First lap clocks in at 13.494. 13.494. That is 5th fastest. The second time is not quite as fast. That was a 13.568, so Todd will clock in at the first time at 13.494. Alan Cole up on the Speedway, a former track champion at Sealands Grove Speedway. Alan Cole out of Bloomsburg in Columbia County, 18th in the overall standings. few blocks from Bloomsburg University. First lap on Alan Cole comes out at 13.556. 13.556. The second time is faster at 13.513. That is the sixth fastest so far, fans. Here is Johnny Mackison Jr. out of York. Johnny Mackison, currently 15th in the CarQuest standings. Johnny has made 3 out of the 4 races so far this year in this series. The first lap, fans, clocks in at 13.426. 13.426. The second lap clocks in at 13.407. That is 4th fastest. 4th fastest on Johnny Mackison Jr. Sean Michael of Allentown up on the Speedway. Sean Michael currently is 11th in the standings. Zemco number 1 of Sean Michael on the raceway. Sean Michael is 6th in the Williams Grove Speedway point standing. Sean clocks in at a time of 13.514. 13.514. The second time is the fastest, 13.432. That's quicker, 13.432. That is 6th fastest. Dave Ely up on the Speedway out of Waynesboro. Dave Ely has made all 4 races. Dave Ely is currently 8th in the point standings here, and he is 9th at Williams Grove. The former head mechanic for Don Kreitz clocks in at 13.787. 13.787. The first time is the fastest. The second one was 13.829, so 13.787. The first time is the quicker of the 2. Kevin Fry of Chambersburg up on the Speedway. Kevin is 42nd in the overall standings. Kevin has made 2 of the 4 races. He has feature wins at Kevin has career wins at 3 different speedways. His first time is 13.988. 13.988. The second time is slower. It's a 14.397. 14.397. Next up is Brooke Widley. Brooke Widley of York Springs. Brooke Widley starts out tonight 18th in the overall standing. Thank you. The first time champion here during the 1960s.
Thank you.
The second time on Mr. Lively is quicker, 13.791. Junior. Ronnie is another second-generation driver. His father, Ron Sr., was highly successful during the 1970s in the Hanks Auto Parts number 4.
Is this his first appearance in the series?
Up second. Ronnie was at Big Diamond last night. This is his second appearance out of the series. His first lap time is 15.155. 15.155. Ronnie clocks in on the second lap somewhat faster at 14.903. 14.903.
Kevin brought that for you.
Thank you. Lance DeWeese of Fayetteville up on the Speedway. Lance currently second, only second by 5 points to Keith Hoffman. He is also the top point leader at Williams Grove Speedway going into the Friday night's action. Lance clocks in at 13.438. 13.438. The second lap is even quicker, 13.339. That is fourth best time. Fourth fastest on Lance DeWeese. Todd Rittenhouse up on the Speedway out of Norristown and Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, former URC driver. Todd Rittenhouse Jr. making his second out of 4 races. Todd Rittenhouse Jr. clocks in the first lap at a time of 14.555. 14.555. The second lap on Mr. Rittenhouse is a 14.572, so we will go with the first one of the two.
This is your defending track champion in the sports.
Mark Smith of Newville up on the Speedway. He knows this place well. He was the Super Sportsman champion here at Alan Kreitzer Speedway last year. And he's up into the Super Sprint class this season. Mark Smith got 5 wins here last year. He clocks in at a time of 13.789. 13.789. Second lap clocks in at 13.583. That is the faster of the two. 13.583. Sean Keane of Carlisle up on the Speedway. Sean is currently third in the point standings up Port Royal Speedway. He has made all 4 of the CarQuest races in this series. He is 4 for 4. He was a top 10 finisher at Big Diamond last night, and Sean clocks in at 13.847. 13.847. The second lap clocks in at 14.292. So the first lap is the quicker of the two. Craig Keel of Weedsport, New York, up on the Speedway. Former full-time World of Outlaw driver, having a great series. The Cricket currently is 6th in the overall standings, and he has made all 4 of the races. He was the fast timer at Lincoln Speedway Saturday. Second at Grandview Speedway, and 6th last night. His first lap is 13.540. 13.540. He calls himself a full-time racer. It's the way he puts food on the table. His second lap is 14.123, so the first one of 13.540 will count. Graduate of Middleburg High School. This year. His first lap time, fans, comes out at 14.275. 14.275 for the former micro sprint driver. His second lap clocks in at 14.185. A little bit. Generation driver. Wes Harbor of Roma, Ohio is up on the Speedway. He is a second generation driver. The son of George Harbor, who used to come in from West Virginia to do his racing at Williams Grove Speedway. The first lap for Wes is 14.877. 14.877. The second clocking is a bit faster, 14.822. 35th in the standing. Nicky finished 21st at Lincoln Speedway, his home track, last Saturday night in event number 1. First lap is 14.216. 14.216. Second lap is faster, fans, 14.002. And here comes Freddie Raymond of Salfordville. Fred Raymond starts tonight. Tie for third with Todd Schaefer in the CarQuest standings. Freddie currently is second to Lance DeWeese at Williams Grove in that hotly contested point battle. And they'll be there Friday night for a $10,000 to win go. First lap on Fast Freddy is 13.641. 13.641. Second lap clocks in faster at 13.496. West Point standings. Just last night in front of a standing room only crowd in Minersville at Big Diamond, he picked up the win over Greg Hodnett. The first lap on Mr. Kaufman is 13.642. 13.642. The second lap on Keith Kaufman, 13.612. That is on Sunday night. Billy Pouch. Over 200 modified Billy Pouch currently 9th in the standings. His first lap time, fans, clocks in at 13.554. 13.554. The second lap on Mr. Pouch is 13.597, so the first one counts. Last night, Greg had a 7th at Grandview and an 8th at Lincoln. His first lap time clocks in at 13.408. 13.408. The second time is even quicker, 13.345. That's good for 5th on the timing. Coming in from Hollidaysburg, and this kid only has a 305 engine, Todd Lynn. He thought it would be substantial for the small track. We have to give him credit, and teammate Ryan Lynn, who will follow him out, for coming into Central PA. Todd Lynn of Hollidaysburg, running the Western PA circuit mostly. The first lap on Todd Lynn, 16.210. 16.210. The second lap on Mr. Lynn is 16.361, so the first lap is the faster of the two. Barkley, you are to go home immediately, sir. Brian Barkley, you are to go home immediately. Ryan Lynn of Hollidaysburg, the teammate to the gentleman we just saw, Todd Lynn, up on the Speedway. The LB Motorsports 26 car, again equipped with a 305 engine. These youngsters are making their first appearance on the circuit of the CarQuest Series. First lap is 16.107. 16.107. The second on Ryan Lynn turns out 16.073. That's the faster. Rob Coombs, missing his time trial spot, will just get one lap. Rob Coombs in the 33. Sounds as if they may have some timing problems, and the Gary Krotzer own number 33. Still have to give him credit for staying out there and trying even with the mechanical problem. Only lap allowed comes in at 16.558. 16.558.
Who's our top five, Brian?
Come over here and get the over my shoulder.
Okay. Todd Schaefer?
Yeah.
Todd Schaefer's has the fastest time with 13.244. Fans, there will be a break here. Donnie Kreitz is second with 13.270. Chris Eash, third with 13.299. Lance DeWeese, fourth with 13.339. Greg Hodnett, fifth with 13.345. Drivers in heat number one. Let's buckle up. Fans will be giving you that lineup for those of you who pencil them in your programs here in just a minute or two. You need them. They have full-service sales, a body shop team. If your credit is less than perfect, they have new and used car financing available for you at Lawrence Chevrolet, 6445 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And that beautiful 2001 Chevy Silverado 1500 series driven by Melvin Eichelberger will be servicing the heat races for tonight's program. Promoter Alan Kreitzer would like to issue a special welcome to all members of the media who are here. I know Gary Shipp from the Lewistown Sentinel is here tonight. Also Chuck Curley of the Hanover Sun. Starting on the pole, your current Car Quest point leader in the Middlesworth Potato Chip number 7, Keith Kaufman. On the outside of Mr. Kaufman, sharing that front row, in car number 30X will be Doug Eash. Starting on the inside of row number 2, driving car number 77, Freddie Raymer. And starting on the outside of row number 2, sharing that row with Raymer, is the 07 of Jeff Rohrbaugh. Starting in the 5th spot, currently 2nd in the point standings, driving car number 88H, Lance DeWeese. And if that's not enough for you, guess who's starting in the 6th spot? From Millerstown, Pennsylvania, the 88 of Todd Schaefer. This sounds like a feature, doesn't it? I don't know if the heat got to me or not, but it does say a heat race. Starting 7th from right here in Carlisle, in car number 53, Sean Keane. And starting 8th, the driver who started those wonderful time trials tonight, the I-07 of Mark Coldren. And then sharing the last row as 9th and 10th starters respectively will be the 5G of Todd Rittenhouse and the 26 of Ryan Lynn.
Johnny, how many laps will we racing?
10 laps will be the distance, fan. 6 qualify. Thing here at Silver Spring. Heat, sprint cars, and 10-year-old boyfriends and girlfriends. Alan Kreitzer told me it would be a lot of fun to work here, but man, we've had some wild stuff here. People party before, during, and after the races here Saturday night like you wouldn't believe. It's an exciting place to be, I'll tell you, it really is. Mr. Kreitzer and his staff run a very fine ship, and man, Randy Eichelberger is giving the 1-lap sign to the field, and that Lawrence Chevrolet Pace truck with the air conditioner on, by the way, is leaving the Speedway.
I guess.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm twitching around up here. I can't stand still. This one has me pumped up. I can see Scott Clark from Mifflintown, a school teacher, sweating down here in the stands. We're going to do it. Here we go, man. Watch this one.
4 of the Speedweek points are in this.
The top 4 in the Speedweek points are in this qualifier. Here they come, fans. Watch them. Keith Kaufman and Freddie Raymer will bring them off turn number 4. Doug Ashford, Todd Schaefer 5th. ready to rewrite the record books. That old mark is history, baby. It's history. The new time is a blistering time. If you went to the bathroom, you miss it all. 2:19.59. 2:19.59. Again, the old mark was 2:26. Mr. Kaufman is in a hurry tonight.
Who's our top 6, Miss Tina?
Keith Kaufman over the 77 of Fred Raymer. Jeff Rohrbaugh, 07, gets third. The 88 of Todd Schaefer, fourth. The 88H of Lance DeWeese, fifth. And the 30X of Doug Eash, sixth. Yes, it was.
Yeah, there he's down.
In car 77E will start up front alongside Mr. Billy Pouch in the 55. On row number 2, the 17C of Alan Cole and the 1 of Shawn Michael. Row number 3, starting 5th, Greg Hodnett in the 12 and Don Kreitz Jr. in the 69. Row number 4, 7 starter is the 2K of Kevin Fry and the 17B of Troy Weitzel as your 8 starter. Wes Harbor in the 77H starts 9th and Todd Lynn in the 23 will start 10th. I mean, man, if they're good enough to pour money into something we all enjoy, keep that in mind. When you need parts, CarQuest is the place to go. They have over 140,000 different items available every day through those 4,000 stores in the United States. They even have stores in Hawaii. Incredible. So keep them in mind. They're also located in Canada, where my brother said it was 47 degrees in Manitoba this morning when he woke up. We'd take some of that right now, wouldn't we? That would feel good. Right now, it's time to do the real thing. Heat number 2. The green is up. Dave Ely and Bill Pouch will set them into turn number 4. Dave Ely is really getting a bite. Here he comes. original record when we started tonight. Remember, the original record was 2:26. This time is 2:23.88. 2:23.88 for the Rocket, Dave Ely, off of the pole position.
Who we have for second? Yeah, I'm sure I got him.
The 55 of Billy Pouch gets second. Third goes to the 1 of Sean Michael.
C, I'm sorry.
Fourth to the 17C of Alan Cole. Fifth to the 12 of Greg Hodnett. And the sixth qualifier, the 69 of Donnie Kreitz Jr.
Thank you, Tina.
And 6 will qualify. Brooke Weibly of York Springs in car number 32 gets the pole position, and he will share it with last year's sportsman champion from right here at Silver Spring, Mark Smith, in the 22M. Starting third out of Weedsport, New York, is the 9 of Craig Keel. He can shake hands with the 7M of Middleburg's Todd Hester, who's alongside of him in the 4th starting spot. Johnny Mackison Jr. in car number 65 out of York will be starting 5th alongside of Hanover's Cris Eash in the 17E. Your 7th starter in the 17N is Nicky Young, and Josh Wells in the 4L will be flanking Nicky. Row number 5, starting 9th, is Ronnie Rao Jr., while Rob Coombs in the 33 is slated for 10th, and Bobby Weaver in the X scheduled for 11th starting spot. Looks as if Mr. Eichelberger is giving the 1-lap sign. His assistant Larry Miller looking the field over as the pace truck from Lawrence Chevrolet will leave the Speedway for the 3rd time tonight. 6 will make it. After this, fans, there'll be a little bit of a break as we get ready for the B main, and we're going to have a chat with Todd Schaefer, your fastest timer tonight. Oh man, here we go. Any birds nesting in the trees in 3 and 4 are about to be abruptly awakened again. Here we go. Into 3 we move. 6 will make it. The green is up. Look out. There's a little trouble off of turn number 2. Johnny Mackison and Todd Hester. Todd Hester and Johnny Mackison, 2 cars and drivers who are stationary off the 2nd corner, and help is on the way. There's NASCAR race, and I guess it was so hot in Texas today they had to stop paving. Sometimes it can get too hot for a job like that. It operates a car dealership in Snyder County. Hopefully this will be a little bit safer. We're shy 1 sprint car as we work into that bright orange post in 3 and 4, and the green is up. Brooke Weibly sets them off turn number 4. Craig Field has the 4 spot. stopper, fans. 227.41. 227.41. Okay. Mark Smith. Fast tonight. How about a big welcome for Todd Schaefer? Well, Todd, we got weather on our side. That's one good thing.
Yeah, as hot as it was, I was a little worried we might get thunderstorms, but my guys told me there was none in the forecast, so it's good to be here, and track's good, it's pretty racy, should be able to pass.
You got a pretty good streak going lately. I know you want to keep that rolling.
Yeah, we're going pretty good right now, but about 6 other ones going as good, so we got to keep after it.
Competition is definitely tough. I'll tell you, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We'll start out with good things. We have $125, which I think is still upstairs due to my lapse from the Pennsylvania Speedweek hat sales. And you're going to be drawing a number out of the bag here to determine how we're going to start this feature. So here it goes, fans. Hold your breath. We'll let Brian Householder explain. What do we have, Todd?
We got a 4.
And what does that mean in layman's terms?
There was 2 6s and an 8 in there and a 4. That's the best I could start, so that's what we wanted.
That's a good deal. This should be a great feature. A lot of good cars. Alan has the track in great shape, like you said. I'm excited about it. I'm like twitching around here all night, man. Those heat races got me worked up.
Oh, I'm twitching around. That's a little from nerves, though, I think, instead of that. I want to thank all the fans. We've had heck of a turnout for Speedweek, and that makes it possible for us to get the paydays we do. I want to thank them for coming out, and my sponsors and owners, and we'll get on with it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Todd Schaefer. Down some $50 bills. He's getting a $100 bonus now for setting a new track record here at Silver Spring also. This is a good place to be.
Yes, this is a good place. I want to thank Alan for that, and I give him a rough time, but he knows I'm usually just kidding, and he does a good job. And I think he's responsible for the new track surface at the Grove, so I ought to give him half this back, but I don't think I will.
No, I would keep that. I would keep that. Alan's a great guy, though, and he also put new play on here about the same time, so I don't even know when the guy gets to sleep.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think he works as hard as he lets on.
That brought a smile from him, didn't it?
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, Todd wants to get back and get that car ready for the feature. DC Midgets along with the stock car class Saturday night. Right now, it is B-Main time here at Silver Spring Speedway. Mackison with a rebuilt front on the car, flanking Todd Hester as they work their way into turn 4. The green is up. And obviously, we are going to be under the caution as the 33 of Rob Coombs is into the front. Who's out here, Brian? 77H. The 77H of West Harbor with some damage to his car is all the way out between turns 1 and 2.
Rode on the wall for a while.
Man, yeah, it's scraped bad. Sparks flying along the wall the entire way. How the drivers, John? Gary. Drivers okay? We don't know. Okay. If you hear anything, let me know here.
Hokey, how's the driver?
Now.
Hokey, I can't hear you. How's the driver?
He missed one side though.
Okay, he's all right.
Both drivers are okay. We had to wait for a double check down in turns 1 and 2. Rob Coombs climbing out of his car. That's visible to most of you here on the front stretch. A lot of front end damage there. And again, of course, there's a full contingent of food being serviced on the backstretch at the same time. And has already picked out some winners for the Mark Smith t-shirt, Sherry Fayida. Well, fans, it will be our third attempt to get the B-Main underway. Not feature time yet. Imagine the nerves these guys have. They have got to qualify. The pressure is on. 6 will make it. Into the starting area we go. The green is up. Wow. 26 is pointing the wrong way over on the inside of turn 2. Ryan Lynn's car pushed to the infield area. 1 lap sign being given to the field. And we're back under the green flag as Johnny Mackison will point them out of turn 4. Slipping by Dickie Young for that first spot as Mackison races away in car 65. We got trouble in turn 4. That Weitzel. Yeah. Troy Weitzel's car coming to a stop. Important that the car jumped out of gear. Troy's back underway. The 26 of Ryan Lynn back underway. And the 20. Keep in mind that only the first 6 will qualify. In the pits as we have emergency vehicles coming through. Heads up in the pits, guys, in the infield. Todd Hester taking a wild, high, hard flip. And the word already is that he's telling people, I'm all right.
Wow.
Woo. He was spun out when the red was out. Yeah.
Wow.
He spun.
Hester.
Todd Hester started tonight 26th in the CarQuest point standings, and this was his second visit to the series out of the 4 races held so far this year. A real tough break for him. Tow truck operators and Todd Hester's car is being taken back into the pit area. So all track crew members, let's clear the speedway. Pit crew, track crew members, let's clear the raceway, please. Will be a good omen for somebody else. Let's watch them here as we have 1 to go. Pit crew members of the Consi cars, I understand it will be a very short break here to allow you to refuel and make adjustments to your cars.
No, it's up here.
Yeah, that's true. Down there where you can, yep. week do you put in? Jeez.
Try to get a head start on Monday.
Headline tomorrow. Kevin Kovac, Area Auto Racing Assistant Editor, has just stopped in to say hello. He is now upstairs. Everybody's gearing in for the big one. 30 laps. Just like the one you see pacing the field, and Chevrolet Blazers. All at Lawrence Chevrolet on the Carlisle Pike. Just a good golf ball stroke right here from Silver Springs Speedway. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a little bit pumped up right now. Come a lot higher when they hear these sprint cars in a couple minutes, and it looks like it won't be long. The one-lap sign is coming out. Lance DeWeese at the perfect spot. Cris Eash right alongside. Donald Kreitz on the inside of row number 2, and Todd Schaefer. No love lost in this one. You can forget the friendship until the checkered flag falls. Just last night, Kaufman over DeWeese, Schaefer, Raymond, Hodnett. What will it be tonight? Big Randy Eichelberger is eyeing them up into 3 and 4. And we're underway. The green is out. They're on the move with Cris Eash breaking away from the pack. To both racers. The pace truck will come back out and pick up Cris Eash in the Miller Chevrolet 17E. Wrecker is backing up to the I-07 of Mark Cauldron, who started 23rd. Troy Weitzel, the other driver involved, started 24th. They're trying to get him pointed in the right direction for a possible push-off to rejoin.
Waited a second.
Troy Weitzel back underway. Cris Eash running like he's shot out of a cannon. He has 4 career wins in this series, fans. Started the night 13th in the overall point standings, and he is your race leader with the green flag up and running. sitting the wrong way on the inside of turn number 4. And we got help coming his way. Push truck waiting behind Keith Kaufman, the point leader of the series. Going to be a long way to go for Keith to start at the back. Silver Spring Speedway. Cris Eash is all business tonight. Right now you'll see him trying to heat up those tires as he gets a little closer to Gary Lawrence's pace truck. We'll work our way into turn number 3 with the throttles down. Lap number 7 is underway. Johnny Mackison gets by Shawn Michael for that 5th spot. And now caution is up once again as we have a slowing sprinter on the backstretch. Troy Weitzel, 17, again coming to a stop right in the middle of the backstretch against the upper guardrail. And is coming up. Corner flagman going right up on the clay surface to tell the guys stay in line, and we're going, baby. Cris Eash has been the fastest of the fastest tonight to this point. Let's see if he can handle it. The green is back up. Cris Eash powering away as Johnny Mackison tries to move into the 4th spot. Look out at the 12 of Greg Hodner from the front stretch wall. Oh my goodness sakes. That got a little intense here on the front stretch. Is that Hodner? Raymer. Freddie Raymer lit up the night sky with some fireworks that were unscheduled. And Raymer's car comes to a stop on the outside of turn number 1. Wow, the flagmen are both buzzing about that. I think they were scared, and I don't blame them.
Got 30X77.
So it's Cris Eash in front of Lance DeWeese. Donnie Kreitz, Johnny Mackison keeps moving up. He's 4th. Todd Schaefer 5th. Shawn Michael 6th. Greg Hodnett 7th. Jeff Rohrbaugh 8th. Cris Eash getting a look at the back of Gary Lawrence's pace truck again. We'll see if Fast Freddy can make it back out, or if there's more damage to the car than that. We don't know. After you make it into the pit area. You do see some movement back there in the pit area. Possibly Fred will rejoin, and like Keith Kaufman, he would have to go to the rear like Keith had to earlier. The 1-lap sign is coming out. Pace truck is speeding up. And Fred Raymer is going to rejoin. Let's see if we can go this time around. The green is up. Cris Eash completing lap number 9. Speedway coming to a stop on the backstretch in what has been a caution plate feature so far. Has that Miller Chevrolet where he wants it. The hammers are down. Lance DeWeese making a challenge on the bottom. Love number 11. It's Cris again in command. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cris Eash is out of the car. He's sweating profusely on one of these nights. Let him hear it. Cris Eash in the winner's circle. Man, you were a man with a mission tonight.
Well, you know, we've really been stinking the place up here lately with our runs. We just haven't been doing very well, and we had our car working really good tonight, and you know, Sean, Wayne, my whole crew did a heck of a job, and you know, we were fortunate to come out up on top, but like I say, we had a great race car tonight.
Well, you most certainly did. Is it a little bit tougher running on a night when it's 100% humidity and so hot?
Well, yeah, you know, they're back there yelling for everybody getting their cars, and you know, everybody's just kind of waiting to the very last minute because put that helmet on, and you know, it's just like sitting in a sauna.
I believe that. The caution flags, did you want all of those, or did you just want to get it over with?
Well, you know, they're pretty nerve-wracking. I really didn't want them that early. I guess it kind of did help me a little bit. We didn't get into lap traffic quite as much. Had a little bit of a tough time passing a couple lap cars, you know, because everybody's kind of going around here the same speed. But, you know, we got through them and came out on top.
You did a super job. Who helps you get here, Cris?
Sean Norris, Wayne Bull, Todd Willett, he's not here tonight. My owners, Don Garrett and Jim, you know, they put me in some pretty good equipment here, and yeah, I can't complain too much. You know, we wish we'd been doing a little bit better because we have really good stuff. We found a few things. Hopefully, maybe we're turning things around.
Man, you look like the Cris Eash of old times tonight.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Like I say, we haven't had a good season so far, so this really feels good to us.
Now, you'll have to make some adjustments between here and Williams Grove. What a difference in tracks.
Well, yeah, you know, Williams Grove, we run every Friday night. You know, we have a pretty good idea of what to do there. You know, we come here once a year. We've been pretty good here the one time that we come here each year. I couldn't race last year. I had a broken kneecap, but we always run good here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you look pretty good in that CarQuest hat. Why don't you go get another one Friday night? That one pays 10.
Well, that sure would be nice. We need the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cris Eash in the winner's circle. Thank you. So happy. Thank you. You did super. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.